Tools and repair. This is an important category for the homestead. No doubt about it, if you don't have certain tools, it's very difficult or borderline impossible to do certain tasks, especially by yourself on the homestead. And so you want to look at not just what's in a toolkit that's pre-made, but all the other elements that you don't find in a toolkit. So in a toolkit, you find like socket sets, driver sets, wrench sets, maybe hammers or razor blade knives, just a whole medley of maybe like Allen keys, and it could be some other types of small tools, maybe like some pliers, wire cutters, and things like that. But we also don't want to forget the other tools that are just as important, if not possibly even more important. And that's going to be files, especially made out of tool steel. That's going to be very valuable, not only to help sharpen your blades, but those files can be made into other tools. So it's a great asset to have. And I'd have a lot of files of different sizes because you never know what size you may need. I'd also look at various types of saws. I'm really into the bow saw. They're not very expensive either. And so I'd probably get a few cases of bow saws with extra blades. I like the ones that have the aluminum frame to them. But I do have some that have the plastic frame and they have not broken yet, even after several years of use on some of them. So bow saws. Don't also forget your axe. I'd have several really good quality axes, and I'd get the weight that you can handle for an extended amount of time. Hatchets are kind of so-so. I never really used hatchets much, but axes I have. I'd also look in getting a couple sets of sledgehammers and those steel wedges to help break up logs. Those are going to be very valuable as well. Don't forget chain, rope, tarps, plastic sheeting, and I'd look at things like 10 millimeter or thicker. And anything else you can imagine, padlocks, garden tools, hoes, hammers that are very specific. Maybe you have roofing hammers versus just a common hammer that you may find in a toolkit. You may want to look at bolt cutters, maybe more industrial sized wire cutters. It goes on and on. Shovels are a big one. There's all kinds of shovels for different types of purposes. You may want to have for your repair side, not just some duct tape or Gorilla Tape, but big boxes of quality nails of different sizes, deck screws of different sizes, 2, 3, and 4 inch. I'd also have some extra lumber, some 1x2s, 2x4s, 4x4s, and keep them in a safe location, just like I would have bundles of wire. I'd have probably wire that could be used as fencing, wire that you could electrify, and even bob wire. And of course, you have things like pry bars, lockpick sets, ways to maintain your tools, and then safety gear, eye, ear, face, elbow, knee protection, groin protection, chest protection, all those kind of things. Very important. Some of you are going to ask about power tools. It's not that you can't have those, but whenever your energy source is depleted or becomes scarce, you may want to allocate that energy to something else besides your tools. So having a means to do the same thing in a manual form is going to make a lot of sense. So there's a manual form of pretty much most things out there. And so I like power tools as well. But at some point, though, if you do not have a robust energy source and you're tearing through your energy, fairly quickly, you're going to have to be very conservative of that resource. So these are some ideas here. If you have further ideas and things that you use on your homestead, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. As always, thanks for watching.